everybody. Welcome to Barre with Mary. Today we have a 30-minute posture improving workout. So this class is going to focus on the core, arms, upper back, opening across the chest, all of those things that really help us to align our spine, open up, and find that beautiful alignment that many of us struggle to find, myself included. For equipment, we are going to use a set of wrist weights today. So I'm using 1 pound wrist weights. If you don't have wrist weights, it's really not a big deal at all. You can absolutely still do this class, either just doing it body weight, or if you want to grab a set of light weights, 1 or 2 pounders, and just have them nearby, you can absolutely do that. We're going to get started on our backs. So lay down on your back, bending the knees, and bring the arms out into a cactus shape here. So find this goalpost position with the arms. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, float one leg and then the other up into a tabletop position. Squeeze the legs together. On your inhale, we're going to let the knees fall over to the left. As you exhale, feel the right side obliques hug in and down. Pull the knees back to center, and we're going to switch. Inhale, knees fall to the right. Exhale, pull them up through center. Now, if this is a little too intense this early in class, keep going. Feel free to do this series with your feet down on the ground. That's also a great option. And it'll be a little less hip flexory. Getting this twisting motion through the low back, through the spine rather, I should really say, warming up the low back. That's what I meant to do. And then activating through the core, through the obliques. One more time, either side. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Last one, inhale, right. I got a very squeaky floor today. Exhale, center. Hold it right there. Lower the feet down to the mat. Extend the legs long. Reach the arms overhead and find a first morning stretch. So let yourself arch here. Really reach the fingers and toes away from each other and feel the whole front line of the body getting a really nice stretch. Relax the rib cage down and bring your hands to your ribs. And pause here for a moment, okay? I want to set us up finding our neutral spine. So here, take a big breath in and feel your ribs draw out into your hands. As you exhale, hug your ribs in so your hands draw closer towards each other and feel the rib cage softening down into the mat. Beautiful. Now slide your hands down to your hip bones and your pubic bone. Make sure that they are in one line. So we're not rounding to the low back or arching. We have this nice neutral pelvis. So your hip bones and your pubic bone are on the same plane. You're welcome to keep your hands here or you can rest them at your side, your choice. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hug your abdominals in and float just your left leg a few inches up and off the mat, extending the left toes out. As you inhale, lower the left leg down. We're going to stay with the left leg. Exhale, left leg long, low, hover. Inhale, lower. Keep going just like that. So we're driving the right heel down into the mat and keeping the rest of our body completely still. What I want you to find here is as you lift the left leg, you're exhaling and you're feeling your transverse abdominis. That is the deepest layer of your abdominals. It wraps 360 degrees all the way around you. So really use your exhale. Feel the wrapping of the abdominals first, and then float the left leg up. And again, it's not about height. Keep it nice and low and just reach the left toes out. 2 more just like this. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now this time as you exhale, lift the left leg, pull the knee up, tabletop position. Inhale, extend it out, lower it all the way down to the mat. Stay with the left leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale, reach. So now we're adding a little bit more activation for the core and the hip flexors. So as you pull the knee up to tabletop, your hip flexor has to activate as well. That's okay that we're getting that activation. Your hip flexor does work in conjunction with your abdominals to really support your core here. But I want you to continue to first feel your transverse abdominis engage, then pull the knee up, okay? So you're really feeling that abdominal engagement first. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. Last time I want you to hold that tabletop position so the left knee is over the left hip. Now option 1, you're just going to stay right here. Option 2, take a breath in. As you exhale, press your hands firmly down into the mat, relax your shoulders, and lift your straight right leg up to about a 45-degree angle. Inhale, lower the straight right leg down. Keep going. Straight right leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Left leg is not moving here. Now, what I want you to do is if your low back is arching, if you find that you're lifting the low back and flaring the rib cage, please bring your left foot down to the mat here, okay? Give yourself a little bit more support. 4 more, just like this. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Relax the shoulders. Relax the face. I know this is challenging. 2 more times. Last time, I want you to float your right leg up. Exhale. Hold it right there. Flex to the right foot. 8 times. Pulse the right leg down. Little pulse. Little pulse. Little pulse. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Lower the right leg down to the mat. Lower your left foot down to the mat and then roll over onto your left side so you're facing me. We're going to come up into a modified side plank position. So right leg is still long. We're going to plant through the left hand here. Slide your left knee back so it's in line with your right. Extend the arm up to the sky. Press into the thighs and lift up into your modified side plank position. Now adjust yourself as you need here so that your left shoulder is stacked over your left hand. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. Take an inhale and reach up to the right fingertips. As you exhale, we're gonna wrap right arm underneath you, twisting through the mid-spine. Inhale, unwind yourself, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, twist. Keep going just like that. So here we're getting a little bit of mobility work as we also activate through the left side obliques. So I want you to find this movement through the thoracic spine. That's the mid-spine, right around the rib cage. It's an area that can get really tight, especially for those of us who sit a lot. 2 more, just like this. You've got it. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Last one. Hips are not moving. You twist. Hold that reach. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, feel your left side obliques lift up to the sky and extend your left leg out, coming into a full side plank. Now on your inhale, bring your left knee right back to the ground where it started. Exhale, step it out. Inhale, pull it in. You've got it. Keep going like that. Exhale out. Inhale in. Just 3 more times. Try to keep the hips still and stable. If this is uncomfortable on your left wrist, you're welcome to do this down on your forearm, okay? Last time, I want you to hold that full side plank. You've got it. Inhale, right fingers up to the sky. Exhale, 1 more time, twist. Inhale, lift, just 4 more like that. Hips stay still. We're twisting from the rib cage, okay? Just the mid-spine twist. And reach. Last 2. Last 1. Hold the up. Reach the right fingers higher. Lift the hips higher. Hold 4, 3, 2. Lower all the way down. Bend the knees. Find the side body stretch. Reach the left arm up and over. Beautiful work. Relax the left shoulder here. 1 more big breath. And release. Come on up. Swing your legs around. We've got the other side to do. Lay back on your back. We need that whole series on our second side. Ooh. So we're on our backs. Legs are long. Arms are resting at your side. If you want to take a moment and just double check, you're in that neutral spine. Ribs are hugging in. Pubic bone and hip bones are on the same line. From there, take a big breath in, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hug the abdominals in, float the right leg, long, low, hover. Inhale, lower, stick with the right leg. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. So again, first thing I want you to find before you even lift the right leg is the engagement of that deep core. So the transverse abdominis wraps around you. You feel the sides of the waist hugging in. You feel the front and back body wrapping towards one another. And everything is hugging in toward midline as you exhale. Don't worry about how high your right leg gets. Really think about extending out through the right toes. So you're active through the right quadricep. Right leg is nice and straight. And the left heel is driving down into the mat. One thing I love about this core work is if you're someone who tends to get kind of hip flexory in core work, This is a really great way to remove the hip flexor factor and focus on just activating the deep core. 4 more, just like that. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Keep going with the right leg lifting, but as you exhale, pull the right knee in tabletop. Inhale, extend it out, lower all the way down on the mat. Keep going just like that. Now please don't feel like you have to stay at the same speed I'm going, okay? If you need to slow this down to really feel your deep core activate, then please do. Really what you're finding in this position is that long neutral spine. So your shoulders should be soft and heavy down into the mat, so the chest is nice and broad here. The back of the head is resting into the floor, so you're allowing the back of the neck to be nice and long. Your hips are not moving. Pubic bone and belly button are gently drawing towards each other, maintaining that neutral pelvis. 3 more. 2 more. Last time, we're gonna hold that tabletop position with the right leg. Now arms can press into your side here. You're welcome to stay right where you are, or take a breath in. Exhale, left leg floats up, 45-degree angle. Inhale, lower it all the way down to the mat. Keep going, straight left leg. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower down. If you find that this is uncomfortable on your low back and you are arching, feel free to bring your right foot down to the mat, okay? Notice if you're gripping in your shoulders, try to keep your shoulders and your face soft here. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, we're gonna hold the left leg up, flex the left foot, just 8 times, pulse the left leg down and down, little press, you're here for 4, 3, 2, lower everything down to the mat, roll over onto your right side, modified side plank. So coming up onto the right hand, unless that's uncomfortable for your wrist joints, left leg is long, right knee is bent, thighs are stacked on top of each other, left arm up to the sky, reach the hips up high, and then adjust yourself as needed, like I just did, to find your alignment. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked, right shoulder's over the right wrist. Inhale, left arm high, exhale, twist. Inhale, open, and exhale, twist. So in this modified side plank, I want you to really feel how you can keep your hips still as you twist through the upper body. So it might be tempting to roll the top left hip forward as you wrap the left arm under. Really try to keep that stability through the pelvis by keeping the core active, and let this movement come from your mid-spine. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, twist. Open up, hold it right there. Reach the left fingers higher, take a breath in. Exhale, right side obliques lift as we step the right foot back, full side plank. Inhale, right knee comes right back to the mat where you started. Exhale, step back. Inhale, pull it in. So as you pull your right knee to the mat, you're coming fully back in that modified side plank position we started in, okay? So you get a moment to breathe there. And then you re-engage the right side obliques before you step the right foot back. 3 more. You're doing great. 2 more. Last time, hold the side plank. Lift the left fingers higher, inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Just 4 more. Twist, hips don't move. Feel the movement through the rib cage. Last 2, you've got this. Last one. Hold the left fingers high, inhale. Exhale, hold 4, 3, 2, lower the hips down. Find a side body stretch, awesome job. Right arm reaches up and over. Take a breath in and let it go. All right, we get a little break for the wrists now. So come on up onto your knees. Now, if it's uncomfortable for you to be on your knees, please feel free to stand instead, okay? From here, I want you to start by stooping your arms all the way up to the sky. And if you're using handheld weights, now's a great time to grab them. Pause here. Soften the shoulders. Check in with your alignment, knit the ribs together. Take an inhale, and as you do that, we're gonna sweep the arms back, reach the hips back, and hinge the torso forward. As you exhale, we're gonna float the arms all the way up, shoulders soft, ribs knit in, you've got it. Inhale, sweep it back, and exhale, sweep it forward. Keep going just like that with this hinging motion. So depending on your shoulder mobility, you may not be able to get your fingertips all the way up to the ceiling without flaring the rib cage open. If that's the case, then don't bring the biceps to the ears. Just come up halfway or 3/4 of the way, okay? It's more important to maintain your alignment than it is to reach the arms all the way up to the ceiling. As we're hinging forward, nothing is changing in the shape of our spine. We're maintaining a neutral position and just reaching the hips back, allowing the torso to hinge forward. 2 more times. Last time up. I want you to hold that hinge position. Sweep your arms out in front of you. Palms are facing towards your thighs. Take a wide arm row and reach. You've got it. Row and reach. So elbows are wide, almost like a little scarecrow position. But I want you to really bring your focus here to the upper back and the movement of the shoulder blades. So you feel your shoulder blades here squeeze together as your elbows pull back. And then you feel them spread wide as your arms reach forward. So we're really strengthening the muscles that support your shoulder blade, but also increasing mobility. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, hold the back, little pulses back with the elbow. Go little pull, little pulse, little pulse. Relax the shoulders. And again, focus in. The shoulder blades are squeezing in and in. Now, can you squeeze your shoulder blades without flaring open to the ribs? So you stay really active in the abdominals here. 8 more. Go 8, 7, 6, 5. We're here for 4, 3, 2. Inhale, send the arms forward. Flip the palms to face each other. Now we take a fly. We go out and in. You've got it. Fly and squeeze. I'm going to face you because I'm hitting the wall. So palms are facing each other. We still are focused on the movement of our shoulder blades. They squeeze in and spread wide. So a lot of work here for the backs of the shoulders and the upper back. I'm sure it is self-explanatory. Why would we be doing that in a posture-focused workout? As you fly the arms, there's a slight bend in the elbows here. Go 4, 3, 2, hold that fly, little pulses up with the elbows, pulse and pulse. You've got it. Squeeze and squeeze. Go 8. Feel the shoulder blades draw together. 4 more. Go 4, 3, 2. Inhale, sweep the arms forward. 1 more time. This time, flip your palms back to face your thighs. Press your arms all the way back behind you in that tricep extension that we had in our little sweeps. Palms are facing up. We squeeze the arms from here. Lower the arms and lift. Go lower and lift. So almost a full range here. We're sweeping the arms all the way down to the thighs and then pressing them straight up to the ceiling. Really reaching back through the fingertips, working the triceps. So as you lift the arms, try to use your exhale so you're staying really active in the abdominals, finding that neutral spine we just had when we were doing the series down on the mat with our core work. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Hold the up, little pulses. Go a little up, little up. This is it. Things will change. We have a hold in 8. Can you get the arms a little bit longer? 4 more. Go 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the thumbs closer towards each other. Reach the arms a little straighter. And then lift the arms a little bit higher. Hold right here. 4, 3, 2. Sweep the arms forward, plant the hands, step one leg back, then the other, finding your high plank position. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, shift forward to your tiptoes. Squeeze your elbows in and then nice and slow, we're going to lower all the way down onto the belly. Untuck the toes, press the tops of the feet down into the floor, and then bend through the right elbow, just resting your right forearm on the mat. Extend the left arm out in front of you, left thumb points up to the ceiling. Let your forehead just rest down on your right palm. Now from here, first start by setting your alignment, okay? So push down at the tops of the feet, squeeze the quadriceps, legs are really active. Press your pubic bone down into the mat and feel the abdominals lifting up. So we really try to find neutral in our spine here. Now nothing is going to move except your left arm. I want you to hover your left arm just an inch or two off the mat and then lower it right back down. Just like that, left arm lift and left arm lower. So coming back to that long, low hover position that we did with the legs earlier, but now we're doing it with our arm. And this is going to be all about shoulder strength and shoulder mobility. So you'll notice we're really interweaving mobility throughout this whole class, because a lot of what kind of warps our posture and our alignment is just a lack of mobility, a lack of a range of motion in the muscles and in the bones. So in the joints specifically. So making sure that not only are we strong enough to hold the alignment, but we're also mobile enough. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Now this time lift the left arm, hold it there, your forehead is still resting down. Little pulses up with the left arm. 8, 7, 6, 5, it's 4, 3, 2, lower the left arm down to the mat, inhale. Exhale now, as you inhale, lift the left arm, but also lift to a long, low spinal extension. As you exhale, everything lowers down. Keep going like that. Chest and arm lift, chest and arm lower. So right arm is still down on the mat for a little bit of support. We're not lifting very high here. It's really more about the extension out through the fingers, out through the crown of the head, than the lift up towards the ceiling. As you lift up, push down with the tops of the feet and feel your pubic bone pushing into the mat. So low back stays nice and long. 3 more times. Make sure you're breathing. 2 more, up. Lower. Now this time lift up, hold it. Soften the shoulders. Left arm pulses up and up. It's up and up. You're here for 8, 7, 6. You're almost there. Go 4, 3, 2. Fold the left arm in to meet the right. Rest your forehead down. Bend the knees and just take a moment to windshield wiper the legs from side to side, releasing the low back. We're going to do that series on the right side. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, let the legs extend back out long. Left forearm to the mat, right arm reaches out in front of you, right thumb points up to the ceiling. Rest your forehead down on your left hand. Press down with the tops of the feet. Press down with the pubic bone and really feel your ribs knitting in here. Inhale, and as you do that, right arm lifts to a long, low hover. Exhale, lower down. Keep going, right arm lift, right arm lower. So forehead is resting down on your left palm, and the only thing that's moving here is the right arm. Now, depending on how much flexibility you have in your right shoulder joint, this might feel like you're not moving your arm at all, and that's totally fine. I want you to just lift to your range of motion, okay? So really try to relax the right shoulder down away from the ear and just focus on squeezing the back side of the shoulder to lift the arm up and lower it down. Lift and lower. Continue to breathe. Continue to feel the tops of the feet push down into the floor. 4 more, just like that. Lift it up, lower it down. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1, lift the right arm up, hold it there. 8 pulses, go 8, 7, 6, 5, you're here for 4, 3, 2, lower everything down to the mat, take a breath. Let it go. Left arm stays where it is. Inhale, right arm and your chest, long, low hover, spinal extension. Inhale, exhale, lower down to the mat. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Keep going like that. As you lift, you can use your left forearm pushing down into the mat to help support you. That's totally fine. Really focusing on lengthening out through the right fingers, through the crown of the head, pushing down with the tops of the feet, pushing out the pubic bone as you lift so we're not arching and collapsing in the low back. Maintain that nice long spine through the low back and the mid back. We're really just lifting up through the upper back. 3 more just like this. 2 more. Last time, hold the up. You've got a little pulses up with the right arm, up and up and up. Push down with the tops of the feet. Go 8, 7, 6, 5. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Fold the right arm in, lower the forehead, bend the knees. One more time, windshield wiper the legs. One short little spinal extension with both arms working to finish. You've got this. Big breath in and out. Reach the legs long. This time, reach the arms back behind you, thumbs down, pinkies up. Take a breath here. Let it go. And on your next inhale, lift everything up. Long, low spinal extension. This time you can lift the legs if that feels okay for you. If you'd rather not, that's totally fine. Palms are facing in towards your thighs. Fingers are reaching back. Crown of the head is reaching forward. From here, just pulse the arms up and up. You've got it. Up and up. Go. Little lift, little lift. Continue to push down with your pubic bone. Soften the shoulders. You're almost there. It's 8, and we have a final hold. Go 6. Final hold in 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Inhale, reach out through the fingers, through the toes. Exhale, squeeze everything in toward midline. See if you can lift the arms 1 inch higher. Really feel that length through the backs of the arms. Hold right here for 4, 3, 2. Oh, release everything down. Awesome work. Walk your hands under your shoulders and slowly press yourself back into a child's pose. Big toes come together, knees wide, and melt your forehead and your chest down to the mat, releasing through the spine. Long inhale and a long exhale. Stay where you are in your legs. Just walk your hands over to the left. Stack your right hand on top of your left. And then really feel your right hip pulling back and down to the mat. So we're getting this big side body stretch through the right side of our waist. Let's take 2 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, breathe it in. Let it go. And we'll switch sides. Walk your hands over to the right. Left hand stacks on right. Pull your left hip back and down and feel that side body stretch through the left side of your waist. 2 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Breathe it in. Let it go. Slowly walk back to center. Shift yourself forward to an all fours position. Finding the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. We'll take cat-cow to finish. Inhale, drop the belly. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, curving the crown of the head and the pubic bone towards each other. Keep going at your pace. Taking any variations or any holds that feel good for you. After all that spinal extension work, that cat pose should feel really, really good. So maybe you want to stay there. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, take 1 more breath cycle. Inhale. Exhale. Find your neutral spine, and then take a seat in any position that's comfortable for you. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, let it go. And that is your class for today. Amazing work. I hope you're feeling really strong, really open. As always, I'll be back next week with a brand new Barre with Mary class. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you want to see in these upcoming classes, and I'll see you back here on the mat next week.